I started Stelliform Press at the beginning of 2020 in response to climate-related fiction I'd been reading for my PhD. I wanted to see more climate fiction focused on character and culture. Because I'm also a writer with friends and colleagues working in science fiction, fantasy, horror, and literary fiction, I knew that these stories were being written, but were rarely picked up by big publishing houses. I'm not a scientist, but in 2013, when the IPCC report came out, I trusted the scientists who told us that some changes to our climate were now unavoidable, but that we could still stop the worst effects. That is still true today after the 2021 IPCC report. The political will to change our climate trajectory is a cultural issue. Culture is driven by stories. Stelliform Press wants to contribute to the cultural shift we need to shape a different and better relationship with the environment. If you haven't heard of Stelliform Press, you might be wondering how we're doing so far, especially in a pandemic year. In an industry dominated by Amazon, it can be hard for a small press to make an impact. But in 2 years, we've released 4 books. Our 2020 titles received a starred Publishers Weekly review and a nomination for the Crawford Award for Best First Fantasy Book. Our 2021 titles have received glowing reviews from trade reviewers and individual readers, and were featured by the Chicago Review of Books, Book Riot, Booklist, and BuzzFeed. We're committed to finding the widest audience possible for all our titles so that these climate stories can continue to make a difference. I hope you'll trust us with your climate stories and submit your novella, novel, or short story collection to our open submission call beginning on September 1st.